Now on Xtreme Paintball. Beyond the paint.
Let's go!
Playing on the NPVL is really cool. It's constant action. We run at each other and shoot people. What more fun than that?
Let's go!
The sport of paintball has taken the United States by storm. It's an intense combination of speed, strategy, and teamwork. Hailed as the nation's fastest growing extreme sport, paintball is powered by passion, enthusiasm, and the paint-slinging spectacle of 15 balls per second at a rate of over 200 miles per hour. Each week, we'll plow into the personalities behind paintball's most influential professionals and discover the passion for this unparalleled sport. 9 of NPPL's most highly profiled athletes have come together to expose the attitude and culture that shape the sport of paintball today. Veteran Rich Telford,
winning world championships is what drives me.
Swedish model Alex Lundqvist,
This is by far the biggest adrenaline rush.
Maryland farm boy J.C. Whittington, bad boy Chris Lasoya,
I like shooting people.
the eccentric artist Alex Frazier,
Hi, Mom.
adrenaline junkie Josh Davey, the All-American L.B. Fowl, paintball gear designer Travis Lemansky,
There's no other sport that's just packed with so much adrenaline.
and San Diego surfer Ryan Greenspan. These pros will reveal the overwhelming obsession for the most fanatic young sports today, both on the field and beyond the paint. Largely due to its moderate weather, sunny California invites many of the sport's top players, like San Diego superstar Ryan Greenspan.
Yeah, I don't know, we're down here in downtown right now. This is the cool thing about San Diego is we drove right by the airport. It's like right up there. Now we're downtown. Everything's like 15 minutes away, and the beach is 5 blocks away. So it really is America's finest city, to be honest. I grew up kind of in the country kind of area. A couple of the kids on our block during Christmas time were like, "We're gonna get paintball guns." That's sweet, if you get one, I'll get one. And just bought like a $110 package, and I got a pump gun and a mask and like all sorts of goodies. And we just played in our backyard for like a year and a half or 2 years. And then we started going to like the local field a lot once we got a job at the paintball store. And it was basically like just kind of our new hobby on the weekends. We weren't really good at anything else. None of us played like any other like sports or traditional sports at all. And it was basically Yoshi and I got a job at the store, and kind of from there we kind of got free entry into the field. And then we entered our first tournament. We did terribly. And then that's when we met Alex and Oliver. Kind of bonded a little bit more, and the local field owner was like, "Hey, you guys are out here every weekend. Let's start a cool team." So our first event was like a little regional event in San Diego. We lost every single game we played in. And yeah, somehow after all that, man, it stuck with us. And from there, it just kind of snowballed into a pretty big thing, and here we are.
Last week, we saw a little yin and yang on the NPPL field, as Chris Lasoya's Montreal Image came out with a commanding performance over New England Hurricanes, only to be upset in their second game by Portland Naughty Dogs, after a 3-for-1 wiping penalty on Image knocked Lasoya out of the match. Coming up on FSN, our first NPPL matchup gives Chris Lasoya another shot at victory as Montreal Image goes against Ryan Greenspan's San Diego Dynasty on Xtreme Paintball, Beyond the Paint.
No, I do not. I don't believe that at all. Click. No, that makes absolutely no sense to me whatsoever. Hang on one second. Hang on. Click.
You got something you need to do? We got the energy to do it. Mad Croc, energy gum, chews, and drinks.
Hi, I'm Alex Reggie of Team Dynasty. When running Dynasty paintball clinics, we see all types of paintball players. Whether you're just getting into paintball or ready to step up to the next level, the JT Ready to Play kit has everything you need. Get this $200 kit and a JT gear bag offer for only $99. To find a store near you, go to jtusa.com. Are you ready to play?
You got something you need to do? We got the energy to do it. Mad Croc, energy gum, chews, and drinks.
FSN's coverage of Xtreme Paintball, Beyond the Paint, is brought to you by Spider, passion for paintball. By the United States Marine Corps, the few, the proud, the Marines. And by Empire, it's what we do. NPPL Super 7 Paintball unites two illustrious childhood games, tag and hide and seek. But it has evolved into a highly strategic and sophisticated sport. Each team of 7 will hide and maneuver through a series of bunkers known as the cans of various sizes, the car wash, the Doritos, and the snake. Their strategy will be to work their way across the field to capture the other team's flag, eliminating as many of the opposing players as they can along the way. Our first game features Montreal Image against San Diego Dynasty. Team Dynasty standout Ryan Greenspan has turned professional paintball into a successful career. Rounded out with a Southern California lifestyle many can only dream of.
I'm pretty fortunate to be able to be one of the handful of people in the world who are able to play paintball and live just doing that, you know? I do hang out on the beach and I have a good time all the time, but there's a lot of work and stuff that goes on doing what we do, you know? I'm gone, I've been home for 1 day out of the last 3 weeks, you know? There is a whole lot going on that people don't really realize, you know? Everybody's like, oh man, I wish we did this and I wish I did that. And I'm not gonna say that I wish I was in an office building or anything, but in the same token, a lot of people can't even think about traveling as much as we do, you know? My second home is a hotel. Summer times, I know it's gonna be nice outside. I'll wake up like around 10, go for a surf if the waves are any good. I cannot believe how many of the guys that play paintball down here live within 5-10 minutes of, you know, perfect, beautiful water, no sharks, great waves, you know, here and there, and nobody surfs. And I mean, I've surfed on, you know, 5 or 6 continents now, and I love it. I have a blast, you know. I just something about salt water kind of refreshes you. You know, you jump in the salt water, and you know, you're back at 110%.
Now let's get right into the action, featuring Ryan and Team Dynasty versus Image in the first matchup of the day.
Quick change up by Dynasty right before the breakout. Image sliding into the snake off the break. Dynasty losing a player. Ooh, another player from Image flying it. That's Lasoya is now in the snake with another Image player. That's Lasoya for you. He's like, hey, I want to shoot the guy. Let me come get him. Actually, probably he got shot at on the way. He's probably going to the next bunker, and we'll see him do that here in a second. Because usually it doesn't make sense to double up a bunker. Dynasty on their starting bunkers, and there he goes. Lasoya into the second snake bunker. Good slide. Not bad for an old man. Image definitely being the more aggressive this play. Dynasty lost another player walking out of the dead box. Oh, a double move by Dynasty into the snake one. And the pyramid right next to snake. Again, we're calling numbers out from start base out, 1, 2, 3, 4. So snake 1 would be the first snake bunker here that you're looking at. Todd, Cash Money Martinez in that bunker. Dynasty's trying to regroup a bit after losing a couple players, trying to figure out if what's the next move. Ryan Greenspan telling the refs, go check his foot. Image player into the other side of the snake on the top of the screen. Ooh, little move, but got hit by that cross shot. Another hit by Dynasty, player down by Dynasty. Here goes Losoya. Good move onto the Dynasty side of the field. It's gonna get flat, trying to see if he can pin someone off. Image player does get dropped in the exchange, but 2 Dynasty players down. Image is way up on bodies right now. Todd trying to do a unsuccessful run through. Oh no, but he gets Losoya. Losoya comes out.
Hey, nice move. Hey.
Oh, gives him a little high five, good move. Losoya knows that was a desperation move by Martinez. Image has this field down locked right now, picking off the last couple players of Dynasty. You do run-throughs for a couple different reasons. 1, because you're about to win the game. 2, because you're about to lose the game. So that run-through was because you're about to lose the game. Here's Brian BC Cole. Last guy left, Image swarming. Oh, and another I'm gonna lose the game run-through, and that's it. Image takes the flag, big win. Rolled over Dynasty in that one. Martinez, look, here's another look at that replay, that move. He goes right in the middle. He knows he's gonna get hit. He just hopes he takes someone with him. Lucky he finds Losoya on the way. Good move by both players.
It was a great move by Todd. I have no idea how he made it, first of all. But I was just laying there chilling. I didn't see the guy in the Dorito. I looked up at him, and once I was up so far, he put you in. I was kind of I was just gonna lay there for a little bit. I didn't think I'd get bunkered though.
When Xtreme Paintball Beyond the Paint continues, Ryan Greenspan stirs up the nightlife in his hometown of San Diego. Next on FSN.
Spider Classic Series, Spider VS Series, Spider MR Series. Celebrating 15 years of performance, reliability, and design. View these products and more by visiting us online at spider.tv.
For years, Jeff Orr worked side by side with his father Bud Orr to develop and innovate some of the best paintball markers the world has ever seen.
I'm Jeff Orr. I spent my life making some of the sickest paintball guns on the planet. My latest creations are the Autococker SR and my very own Signature Series.
Each Jeff Orr Signature Series autococker is designed, custom fitted, and machined by Jeff at the War Games facility in Southern California. Every month, Jeff creates a new run of limited edition custom fitted autocockers and pump markers. Autococker, when accuracy counts.
The few, the proud, the Marines.
Welcome back to Xtreme Paintball Beyond the Paint on FSN. In just a few short years, paintball has emerged as the top extreme sport in the U.S., and it's played by some of the most extreme personalities. Team Dynasty's Ryan Greenspan and some of his closest paintball buddies play every game to the max, including those played on the streets of Pacific Beach.
So here we are. We are in Pacific Beach right now. It's our buddy's 21st birthday. Unfortunately, he couldn't show up, but we decided to celebrate it without him anyway. The deal is here, we have our 21st annual BBBBC, which is the Brandon's Birthday Beach Bash Bar Crawl, okay? Total of 9 holes, all right, starting off on hole number 1 at Moondoggies. We have a couple rules to go through, you know, like if you really want to go for broke and you want to get a hole in one, you gotta go for it, and it's 3 shots and a beer. okay? Then there's some lesser ideas like bars, just one beer at each bar, which is pretty simple, okay? Just throughout the night. The time right now is about 6:30, so we figure we'll be done, give or take, within the next 5 or 6 hours. The winner at the end gets the green jacket. It was on special at Goodwill, so we're just gonna go ahead and call that mine. So here we go.
The man, the myth, the legend, Rignon, baby, Ryan Greenspan versus...
Who here has not gotten a hole-in-one? Because I think I feel a little left out. Yeah. Look, your girl's trying to win it with a Guinness. That was a real shot. Oh, it's a game, boys! It's a game!
Except for when he does all day.
Sometimes.
He does do it all day.
I got to write down.
Can Fox Sport leave this stuff out?
You can count multiples.
Let me help you out.
20, 24?
24.
Is it 28?
32. 36.
Okay. Rarely ever do I wear collared polo shirts, you know, like frat guys. But, you know, sometimes on Mondays we'll set up some special events, you know. As long as everybody has the day off tomorrow and today, you know, it's definitely a fun event. It's more of a fun Monday.
Our next NPPL Pro matchup features Ollie Lang's Ironmen against Jacksonville Raiders.
Ironman versus the Jacksonville Raiders. Both teams have pretty traditional breakouts. They have a couple front players, a couple back players. Paint's firing from all angles. Ironman's secondary move. Oh, one of the Ironman players tried to make that secondary move from the front, but got eliminated on his way. Jacksonville player also eliminated. Right down a player now. Ironman's secondary move into the snake. A lot of teams make first moves, secondary moves, sometimes even third moves. This means when they're walking the field and putting their plans together, they're like, we're going to start here, shoot a little bit, and then move into where I need to move into, and that's a secondary move. So Ironman now doubled up the snake. There's two guys eliminated on Jacksonville's side. Ironman are pushing hard the snake side. The back players really have to leave keep those front players alive as best as possible, and they shoot paint over the top of their heads, and that paint whizzes by you when you're a front player from your own team, and at times you may get a hit in the back of the head by your own player, and that means you're limited. It doesn't matter who shoots you, you're still out. That's not much fun, and that's not a good conversation to have back in the paddocks area if you shoot your own player. Oh, there's a big move by Raiders trying to clean out the snake, but I don't think he made it even close. I don't know what he was thinking there. Oh, but they did give him one elimination. Ironman, oh, a little roar from the crowd there. Looked like he might have been shot before he got to him. And so you hear that pop, 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 pop off by the bunkers. Mostly bounce off. Oh, what a shot. Great shot by the Raiders player to snap shoot the Ironman player out of the snake. He's looking to take a spot now, and the Raiders takes it. Sometimes just getting up to their side of the field creates so much problems for the other team. You don't even have to shoot sometimes. The players know, they know he's there. He's taking now, that Raiders player's taking 3 guns from the Ironman on him just to keep him down. That's allowing the other Raiders player to move up without getting shot at. So this Raiders player is like, what's going on? No one's shooting at me. That's because the player in the snake is taking all the fire. Good communication. Raiders are working together. Another great snapshot. Man, these guys are gun battling today, and what a great shot by the Raiders. Such a hard skill. No matter how much you practice it, it's still a 50-50 on whether you're going to shoot them before they shot you. And these Raiders are going on all cylinders. Ironman, some of the best snap shooters in the game, but are getting picked off by the Raiders. All the way up on the other side of the 50-yard line, and the Mike Paxton sucking into that bunker as tight as he can. He doesn't want to get shot, but referee go eliminating him. And the Raiders sweep up Ironman at the ends. Textbook piggybacking, battling it out. Big win for the Raiders. Solid breakout by both teams. Really aggressive move by the Raiders. They just were snap shooting fools out there. And the Ironman couldn't quite dig it with the Raiders. Coming over the top, Raiders taking the win at the end with 4 alive.
The sport is so difficult because every team is so good that, you know, it's just a fraction of this or a little bit of the wind or a ref's discretion or bounce, and next thing you know, you're not going on the next round. So really, you know, you never know. I mean, we could be out even if we win. So it's like, to win, do your best.
We'll return with more NPPL Super 7 action with one of the sport's top players when Xtreme Paintball Beyond the Paint continues on FSN.
Hi, I'm Ryan Greenspan. Our team's always looking for an edge. So if you're looking for an edge, try Striker Paintball products. Striker listens to top players from all around the world and designs products that young players can count on.
The Striker STR1 Tournament Pack provides you with consistent and reliable firing power.
So if you're looking for an edge, try Striker Paintball products.
Striker Paintball, when performance counts.
FSN's coverage of Xtreme Paintball Beyond the Paint is brought to you by ViewLoader, feed your need. By Mad Croc Energy Gum, Fruit Chews and Drinks, it's what you need. And by X-Ball Paintballs, found at fine retailers everywhere. Our final NPPL game of the day features 2 top-ranked pro teams, Los Angeles Infamous versus San Diego Dynasty. In just a short period of time, Dynasty star Ryan Greenspan has become known as one of the top pro paintball players in the world.
It's hard to say how you become the best in the world or one of the best. It's kind of lucky, I think. It honestly is. It just takes a lot. You know, there's a lot of trial and error. You know, and we definitely lost a lot to become really good. And we just stuck with it. That's the bottom line, you know. The majority of the people who do really well in this sport have fun doing it. You know, you lose, it's like, it sucks we lost, but, you know, we're just gonna stick with it still, like, having a good time. I don't really like losing, but still like having a good time.
Back on the field, Greenspan and Team Dynasty are set for the breakout against another Southern California-based team, Los Angeles Infamous.
Nice move by Infamous player into Snake 1. Nice slide. This turf that these players play on makes teams slide, players slide a long ways. Dynasty made it all the way to Snake 2 at the top of the screen, and Infamous player made it to Snake 1 at the bottom. So Infamous player goes down, Greenspan also sliding in.
Shot, Raider!
Both teams lost a couple players off the break, or shortly thereafter.
Popsicle back left!
Now trying to get a move. Dynasty, they're so good. As soon as they get someone eliminated, they key on it right away. Dynasty sees it, slides into Snake 2. They now have both Snakes covered.
Hey, 3-1!
They know where the last guys is. You see all the Infamous players walk into the dead box. For these pro players, it's just reactionary. You shoot someone, you react, you go. Practice so hard, train so hard to get to where it's just second nature as opposed to thinking it through. If you think it too much, you're going to think yourself out of the game. This sense, Dynasty is just swarming the red zone, have their cover shots. Infamous just the back players left. Lemansky back there trying to see what he can do to wrap the bunker. When you take one step out from the bunker to wrap around the bunker, that's trying to get a better angle. And most players don't expect you to step out of the bunker, but of course you got to do it fast so you don't get shot.
On the back, on the back!
Ryan trying to put down the back player. Lemansky's dead. Another infamous player down. That's it. They swarmed him fast. Frazier in the power dynasty stance, ready to pounce, but there's no one left to pounce on, boys. You just took it.
Hey, win a beat, boys.
Another look at Dynasty reacting after another elimination. Double sliding up the snake. It's textbook. Dynasty wrote the book. Another great move.
That rounds out our NPPL event coverage for the day. Join us next time as we head to Northern California with one of paintball's most respected and well-known pros, veteran superstar Rich Telford.
Some guy's got a paintball gun, and he's going to try to come put paint on your head as much as he can and move on. So it's definitely an extreme sport. And anybody that says it's not, tell them come talk to me. We'll go out and play, and then if they say afterwards it's not an extreme sport, I will recant.
When Extreme Paintball Beyond the Paint continues on FSN.